disclaimer, guys, right before I go into this, there's a really big fan right behind. Hopefully it's not picking up the sound, and I don't have the proper equipment because this is kind of a last minute thing that I just wanted to do, and I've been wanting to do for a while, but let's get into it. Hopefully the audio is good. Hopefully the sound, it can be crisp during post. Let's get right into it. So the most important thing, I'm going to be talking really loud right now. Hopefully the mic is doing a really good job at that. We'll see how it does, but I'm going to be talking as loud as I can. So first things first, I want to make sure that you guys are stretched and warmed up for this. There's a particular couple stretches that I do because this, for threads, it does require a kind of flexibility, and I have huge freaking quads. When I was first learning this thing was a pain in the butt. So we're going to be doing this thread. I'm not warmed up yet. It might look awkward. So we're going to be doing from here, okay? Don't mind the shoes. These are my practice shoes. Look how torn up these are, man. So I always have a pair of shoes that I can tear up for a good few months. But anyways, you're going to be grabbing this foot here and then threading. Oh, I was able to do it. So a couple things you want to be able to do. So as you notice, I have this motion coming up and then this coming through. So what I do to help get myself ready for that is I do a pigeon stretch on both sides. So if you don't know what the pigeon stretch is, for all you yogis out there, I might be doing this wrong. I apologize, okay? And I wish I had my second camera set up here so you guys can see, but I'm gonna do a 45-degree angle. So what I have here is my foot is here, pretty much perpendicular to my body, okay? And then I kind of have this S-sit. I think this is the easier version as I'm trying to figure this out, teaching you guys. What you want to do is you want to prop up onto this front half. You can use this. You can use your hands to support you and try to extend this as far back as you can. Okay. And you can try not to let this bend way too in like this. Try to have it as nice and perpendicular as you can. You should feel it on your right butt cheek. Okay. This is cool. Okay. I do this sometimes to really just get into that. Try to push the stretch in a little bit more, but this is cool too. Oh, by the way, there might be basketball players coming in here. Try to get this, at least this one tutorial. You want to breathe when you're doing this stretch, so you can and not be too tense, because otherwise you're not getting the full benefits of the stretch. Cool? Okay, and if you want to go a little deeper, you can go into the forearms. Cool? And then you go to the other side, same thing, perpendicular. Really try to get on top of that hip. Okay, for those of you yogis, people who are experts at this, let me know if I'm doing something wrong. Okay, you should then feel the stretch here on your left cheek. Try to keep it perpendicular. Don't let it bend. Boom. We turn to the side so you guys can see. Okay, I'm not in here like that. No contact. Perpendicular. Nice. Almost 90 degrees. Okay, I'm pushing up, back, as high as I can. Okay, or you can go here for a nice deep stretch for the prerequisite, so to speak. Okay, the next part, okay, I'm gonna stand up a little bit. You're probably just gonna see my head, maybe, I don't know. So there's no autofocus on this particular lens, but you wanna get this kind of motion as well. Hug that leg in tight, really get that range of motion, because when you're gonna do your thread, you're gonna do this motion a lot. Okay, like that. So really try to pull this in as much as you can, hold it as long as you can. Okay, same thing for the other side. You're probably not going to be using this side for your threads unless you're doing, you're doing the other side, but just keep it even. Okay, and I think that's it. Cool. So now let's get into the actual thread part. You're going to be grabbing the top of your foot here. Okay, so actually let's get to the setup. Okay, feet are out. Hopefully you guys can see me. There's no autofocus on this, like I said. Put your right foot under, left foot over. By the way, guys, if you guys are liking this tutorial so far, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Have a nice little nonchalant kind of sit. Grab the top of your foot right here. Do not grab here. Do not grab here. Grab this. You want the whole hole to be as big as possible. Okay. So from here, I'm gonna bring this up, knees up as high as you can. Okay. Use this hand to balance yourself at one for the first time. Up, okay? All you're doing is, okay, try to extend this out, okay? And boom, go into this half split, okay? So here, knee up, try to keep this as much as possible. here, up. You can lean back a little bit, boom. Okay, so what's gonna make it hard is if you're trying to like move into that same motion, let your body lean back a little bit. That's why you have this hand right here to catch you, lean back, and you see my knee coming up, extending, boom. Okay, so as you can see, even I still have a hard time doing this. I had to learn this because it was a part of a routine. So I don't normally do this, but now it's a part of my repertoire. So I recommend you guys lean back. Okay, once you get more comfortable, or if it's hard, but really try to get this connection. You can do like a quick magic. Okay, because if you do it, you don't want to do like a huge thing, but like try to keep it as close as possible. But ideally, you want to make that contact, keep that grip right here. See that? My hip tightened up a little bit. But ideally, you want to grab here, and then boom. Okay, so that's why strong hips or flexible hips are going to help. Now getting to the next part that I want to show you, which is like a kind of a butt spin into a thread. This is something I learned from B-Boy Crumbs, which is something from the routine that we did as for one of the companies that we dance with. Okay, I'm stretching again real quick. Butterfly stretch helps too, because I want to make sure I do it right. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this in one take. Okay, I'm gonna do a butt spin and thread. Okay, just for the demo. Boom. Okay, thread. Cool. I didn't really stick it at the end, but you can see it. So I do a butt spin and thread. So try one more time. Try to get clean. Boom. Thread. Okay, I can work on the landing, but that's for the most part. Okay, so for the butt spin, you're gonna use this to kind of give you the momentum, and at the same time you're gonna use your arm, this hand here, to push you away. Okay, like this. Get away. Get away. Okay, and then here, like the little punch right here to give you some extra spin. So if you guys want to practice that, punch and push. Okay. Cool. So to combine both things together. Okay, so for the butt spin thread, because I think it's a pretty fun move to do, is like just start walking. Just like as soon as you're about to face the back. Actually, I'm gonna face you guys. So pretend it's the back. Okay, so you guys can hear me. I want you to do this little torque, so you have this kind of setup. See that? I want, as soon as you torque, you have this setup. Remember from the beginning, from that thread. So as soon as you do that, you have that, then go right into it. Okay, that was a terrible example. All right, so as soon as you're about right here, you torque and then thread. Cool? So, or you can go a little easier, starting from here. So small torque and then thread. Torque, not just torque. Okay, so you want to get used to that motion. Go from like 45 degrees, boom, so you get used to the movement, thread. Then take it back a little further. Pull back 180, torque, grab, thread. So there's no real way to slow it down in the middle of the motion, but you can see, you can break it down, and you can break down the motion incrementally. Start from 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270, then go for the full 360. So step one, get the thread down. Stretch, because my hips are killing me right now. Next is incrementally go from an angle or walk around and then thread. So you like this one, walk around, okay, and thread. Or this version, torque, thread. Okay, so it's up to you on which works best to you. Then ultimately, once you get used to the momentum, go for the full 360, then add it to your sets. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial, butt spin thread. Learned this as part of a routine that I do with a couple other b-boys from Antics. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you guys liked it, make sure you hit like, subscribe, share this with friends who you think will benefit from it. Hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.